Welcome back to our series on minimalism. In our previous video, we delved into the concept of minimalism and how I've incorporated this lifestyle into various things, aspects of my life, including work, relationships, and finances. The benefits of minimalism have been astonishing, and it's been an inspiring journey towards embracing the idea of knowing enough for happiness. Hello, and welcome to our channel, WiseWealthWisdom. My journey towards minimalism led me to declutter an immense number of items, tens of thousands, in fact. This path has undeniably been one of the most transformative and positive choices in my life. It aided in my personal healing process and also opened up space and granted peace of mind, allowing me and family to engage in activities we genuinely cherish. It's a difficult truth to express, but there exists a shadowy aspect of minimalism that many are reluctant to recognize or discuss. Despite my profound affinity for minimalism, I've come to understand that pushing anything to the extreme can lead to unhealthy consequences. Today, I feel it's important to shed light on 6 potential ways minimalism might veer into toxicity. The first toxic aspect of minimalism I want to discuss is the hyperfixation of aesthetics. This situation highlights a growing trend, the allure of visually appealing, highly curated Instagram feeds that prioritize looks over functionality. Sure, it's appealing to the eye, but is it practical or healthy to live in such an environment? What's the point of having a picturesque home if it's not truly lived in or enjoyed? It's essential to distinguish between minimalism as a lifestyle and minimalism as an aesthetic. While there's potential overlap, they can exist independently. Theoretically, one could adopt a minimalist lifestyle, yet embrace bold, vibrant home decor, a reality seldom represented on social media due to algorithm biases. Not everyone aspires to a hyper-organized pantry with sleek glass containers and artisanal labels. Many prefer a more relaxed approach, using mismatched glass jars for storage, which is equally valid yet underrepresented in the minimalist narrative. The second toxic aspect I want to address is gatekeeping in the world of minimalism. It's a peculiar phenomenon where some individuals set arbitrary standards for what constitutes true minimalism. For instance, I've encountered people who critiqued my appearance, suggesting that my worn-out shoes are a sign of poverty, or others who claimed that my house was too spacious to fit their narrow definition of minimalism. This experience highlights a crucial point. There is no singular, correct way to be a minimalist. You don't need to limit your possessions to under 100 items, live in a tiny home, or avoid having pets or children to be considered a genuine minimalist. Minimalism is a personal journey and should be respected as such, free from rigid and unrealistic standards imposed by others. The third toxic aspect of minimalism is the emotional difficulty it entails, particularly when it comes to letting go. It's something I've never spoken about publicly before, but the truth is, decluttering has given me nightmares. This reaction seems natural when I consider my family's history of compulsively accumulating and storing things. Years of hoarding and hiding away objects had created a deep-seated emotional attachment. Confronting this clutter was more than just a physical task. It was an emotional journey. As I sifted through years of accumulated belongings, I was also unpacking layers of grief, fear, and anxiety that had been stored alongside these items. Letting go of physical objects meant confronting and releasing these pent-up emotions, which was a daunting and often painful process. However, I realized that this emotional decluttering was a crucial part of my healing. While it was challenging and often stirred deep-seated fears and sadness, it was also a pathway to personal liberation and healing. Overcoming these emotional hurdles wasn't just about creating a tidier space. It was about making peace with my past and embarking on a journey of self-discovery and growth. A common pitfall in the journey of minimalism is rushing into extreme decluttering. In our instant gratification culture, the urge to quickly discard items can be strong, but this approach often leads to regret, especially with sentimental items. Unlike replaceable objects like appliances or clothing, once cherished personal items are gone, they're irrevocably lost. I've witnessed stories, including my own, where swift decluttering led to a sense of loss rather than liberation. It's crucial to declutter at a measured pace, respecting the emotional value of items, ensuring minimalism remains a positive experience. Remember, not all possessions need to spark joy. Some offer comfort and memories, which are just as valuable. The 5 is recognizing privilege in minimalism. Discussing minimalism's challenges inevitably brings us to the topic of privilege. For many, like me, who grew up in middle-class comfort, decluttering is a choice, an excess turned into an aesthetic. But this isn't the universal reality. It's crucial to acknowledge that minimalism can be a luxury. Not everyone has the privilege of choosing to live with less. For many, minimalism is a forced condition, dictated by socioeconomic factors, health issues, or other circumstances beyond their control. This perspective reminds us that, especially in the Western world, the ability to choose minimalism or frugality is, in itself, a form of privilege. And the final is avoiding the comparison trap. The human tendency to compare oneself with others is a well-documented psychological phenomenon. We often measure our own behavior, accomplishments, beliefs, and even attitudes against those of others. Minimalists are not exempt from this comparisonitis. I've experienced it myself, feeling inadequate when I see other minimalists' achievements and lifestyles. However, I've reached a stage where I seldom compare my living space with those of other minimalists. My challenge now lies in content creation. Sometimes, I feel a pang of guilt for not being as prolific as other creators, not managing to post 2 videos a week or daily Instagram reels. But I've learned to reassure myself that my contributions are sufficient. What's important is my content's impact on my audience and my satisfaction with what I create. That, for me, is more than enough. I hope this is helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions. If you've developed a good sense of maturity in your life through different experiences, then let's have a discussion in the comments below. If you enjoyed watching this video, hit the thumbs up button. And if you're watching my videos for the first time, then please subscribe. And as always, follow your heart, my friend, and take action and go live the life you're born to live. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video soon. Take care.